Tommy merchandise sold back in the day the best, and it's still selling the best now. What's up, everybody? Tony here from Kapowcast, bringing you your first look at the White Tiger Mighty Morphin wearable helmet from Hasbro. I am excited about this. Why? Because I'm going to put it on and run around my house with Saba chasing my cats. So here we have the box with the Lightning Collection artwork that we've come to know from the 6-inch line. Got a nice picture of the helmet here with the obvious wraparound of the White Ranger head. Got a breakdown of all the cool stuff that you get to see in the helmet. It does come with the stand, which is awesome. And then obviously a small description here on the side in multiple languages. Got another shot of the helmet here. Got a shot of the helmet on top. And yada yada yada. I did get this at GameStop. I had it on pre-order through a website, a well-known website, but walked into a GameStop and seen it on display. Had some power-up coupon rewards and decided, you know what, why not? I don't want to wait until, you know, whenever it is available for release. Because it already had gotten pushed back, I think, already a month. So it was there, and I got it. So let's pop this sucker open. We'll do a little comparison with the Green Ranger helmet from Bandai. Alright, basically, so this is how it comes straight out of the box. You got your stand right here, along with the 3-tier system to kind of bring it up so it sits above the logo. I figured that we'll take a look at this stand as is right now. It'd be a little bit easier to kind of manipulate and look at. So one thing that I'm not super fond about, and I knew this on purchase because I actually seen one outside of it, is that this logo right here is just, it's not even a decal, it's a sticker, and it looks very cheap. It's obviously, it's not in line with the groove, which is kind of a bummer, I will say. Other than that, I do like the all-around design of it. It's, you know, styrene type plastic, you know, nothing super impressive or to write home about, but it'll do the job. And basically, from what I'm seeing in the handy dandy instructions in the boxes, it just goes uno, dos, and tres. I will say, in comparison to the Green Ranger stand, this stand is far more sturdy and I feel like will hold the helmet a lot better. So that's a definite plus for sure. Move that to the side here. Grab the White Ranger. I wonder. We'll use it. We'll do this. We'll do this for right now. What the heck? What is going on? So there you go. It kind of sits on like this, which I think looks pretty fantastic. Other than that, I don't know. I might actually take the sticker off. I don't think I'm too fond of it, really. It's kind of a major letdown, to be honest with you. I mean, the helmet price marks at like roughly about 80-90 bucks. And for like 80-90 bucks, like, yeah, you got a 1-to-1 scale replica helmet, that's cool. But this decal sticker on like, you'll see, I'll bring down the Green Ranger one later, and you'll see how that one was. And I think that one was probably like 90 or 100 bucks or something like that. I would have much rather paid the extra 20 and had like a nice decal on the stand instead of just a freaking sticker from a pull and peel book or something like that. Anyways, enough about that. Let's look at this helmet here. The gold pattern around the front here is not as gold as it is pictured on the box. I'm okay with that. It doesn't look terrible. But on another note, I am a big stickler for what is pictured should be what you get. But it still looks cool. I think it looks, you know, pretty, I would say pretty close to the original White Ranger helmet. This is transparent, so you can see through it. I can actually see the stand. You might be able to see the stand kind of like right there. But other than that, let's get a close-up look as well. Kind of curious on how this paint is in the black. So it's not horrible. The molding is nice. Kind of see, this is, I don't know if we can see it on camera, but you can tell right here is a different molded part. Oh, no, hold on, where'd it go? Right here, this guy. On both sides is a different molded part that they molded separately from this. Once again, not a huge deal. It does collect fingerprints like nobody's business. Got some bubbling in the paint right here. which is like, I've called it the Hasbro trademark. They just, for some reason, have an issue with letting paint dry, but you know, the best of us do. Looks like we got some gold smuts right there on the helmet. Right there. Kind of see it. That's a bit of a bummer. The locking mechanism is different than the Bandai helmets. There's actually, this is completely false. This has no action, no nothing. The other ones were kind of a, you would kind of like I think you'd push this down and it would come apart. This is just completely false. Like, I think it probably clips away. Yep. And it's actually magnetic this time around. So that little square right there, that's one side of the magnet. Here's the other side of the magnet. I will say that opening it, it doesn't feel nearly as flimsy as the Bandai ones. You can kind of see, if I can get this position right, a plastic hinge up there, like it's a rigid plastic, and not the other one. It was like a kind of like a flimsy type plastic hinge. Looks like we got some more. Oh no, it's coming off. A little rub-a-dub-dub and good. I think I'd probably give this a nice wipe down. I'm not sure if this is how it's gonna. I got another little smuts right there. I'm kind of blowing it out, but it's right there. Got a little gold smuts. You know, 6-inch figures, I can let go. I can say, okay, you know, I don't have the most steady hand in the world to paint 6-inch figures, but this is a freaking helmet, man. Like, this is a, I feel like this is a tape-off job. Like, you tape it off and you paint it, and then these are probably even molded separately, if I had to assume. That these would be molded separately and attached secondary. So paint the helmet white, paint this gold, and then come back in, mask off, and paint the black. Like, I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous. It's a nice solid lens, though. I will say that much. It's not like a flimsy plastic, which is nice. Let's see if we can't... This fitting harness is actually a lot better, too. Like, it actually kind of like does a ratcheting to kind of fit a little bit snugger. Where the other one, it was all like up here in the front with the clickety clacks and whatnot. The instructions say that this comes out and you can actually fit it to your head and then put it back in, which is awesome. I'm not sure if the Green Ranger helmet was like that or is like that. I bought the Green Ranger helmet from a secondary source. I didn't buy it from like straight from market, mostly because when the Green Ranger helmet got released, I was you know, I wasn't as well off, so I couldn't afford it. But all in all, besides for the two little smutsies, it's alright. I don't have any complaints. I would say that the price I paid for it does, you know, chalk up to what I got. I think it's going to look really cool on my Power Ranger self. So let's not hesitate. Let's get down the Green Ranger helmet and do a side-by-side and see what these guys look like. Alright, so here we go. Green Ranger, White Ranger, Green Ranger, White Ranger. It's kind of hard to tell on film, but the Green Ranger is a little bit bulkier. Let's see if I can get this into frame here. Than the White Ranger, but if you watch the show, you know that the Green Ranger helmet was a little bit more bulkier. It kind of came out more in the back here. The White Ranger one was more designed to fit, you know, the curvature of an actual human head. It's hard to tell which one of these I like more. I think I like them equally. But to kind of point out a couple of the differences, you remember most of the stuff on here. If not, you know, kick it back a little bit and check it out. Now, here's what I'm talking about with the Green Ranger stand. Take this off right now. It's not too different in the whole deal. You know, you still got like this little cup that the helmet sits on, and it sits on really well. But with the decal, this is what I'm talking about, is right here. This is the one that came on the Green Ranger, which was priced, I think, on release like 90, maybe $100. I can't remember now. But you've got this nice molded into the plastic Green Ranger, Mighty Morphin Green Ranger label that's then painted gold. That looks, you know, it has a nice bit of reflection, which is awesome. Like, that looks so much better than a sticker that's very poorly placed. But I wish we could have got something a little bit more like that for the display stand. That's me personally. I'm a guy that likes to display stuff, so it has to look good, you know. It can't look, you know, clunky and cheesy. And then here is the opening mechanism. You push both sides of those up, like so. It's a little hard to do this. And then it opens up. Now here's what I'm talking about. If you can see, it's got a flimsy little black piece, and it kind of does one of these, and the fitting for the head, once again, is a little bit different. It really is a pain to try and get this fitted. I don't know if it comes out or not. Like I said, the instructions with the White Ranger helmet says it comes out on the White Ranger helmet. I don't know about this. I would like to kind of maybe figure it out, and then you know, get it sized. And there's little, if you can see them, these little teeth, and they go all the way around the helmet, and all those suckers, all of them gotta kind of really, you gotta match them up, or they're not, it's not gonna close. And that's another like pain in the butt part, because, you know, trying to put this on while you're wearing it, it's kind of a hassle, really. I think I've actually only worn this maybe like once or twice. You know, I think I wore it once when I got it, and then one other time, and then that was it, because it's such a clunky deal to get on there. But I will say that these both look awesome. I like them both. I think I might like the paint job on the Bandai one a little bit better. It's a little cleaner. Like I said, there was a couple little smudges, little Hasbro signatures, as I'm starting to call them, where it's just, I just don't understand. Like, if they're pushing them out too fast, and, you know, it's, you know, taken away from the quality control aspect of the process, or what. But it's kind of a bummer. You know, if I were to pay, I would have paid online. I think it's like $90 for the White Ranger helmet at most areas. You can find it for like $80, you know, then you pay for shipping. And if I paid for that, and then it came to me, and I found those two switches, and then paying, you know, close to probably roughly about maybe 90, almost $100, basically what you would pay for this out of the gate when it came out. That's a bummer. I'd be mad. I think I would actually call and negotiate some sort of new product over the new one, or over the one I got with the schmutzies. And there you have it. There is your look at the Hasbro wearable White Ranger helmet. For those of you who don't know, that is the Legacy Saba sword. Sorry, Hasbro, I don't know if you're going to come close to these. These are fantastic, and you definitely would have to step your game up from what I've been seeing. Sorry. I love them, but nowhere near the Legacy editions. These weapons and the morphers and stuff are too cool. If you like the video, make sure to, you know, follow us on social media, give it a like, share it with your friends. You know, tag 3 friends and be like, check out this really cool thing. Let's cosplay as the Power Rangers at the next Comic-Con, or whatever you want to do, you know? And then make sure to tune in every Friday for our podcast, where we talk about all things nerdy, from movies to comics to pop culture to, you know, whatever else we feel like talking about, because that's what happens when you're the boss, is you just choose what you want to do. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.